in at 230 pounds, the national TV champion, Bobby Eaton. His opponent from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 229 pounds, the challenger, Steve Keirn.
Well, there you have the introductions. This is a TV title match. And in my opinion, it's great to have the TV championship settle on TV. Steve O, former TV champion who lost here just recently, controversially, I might add, Steve, to the same man who's now champion, Bobby Eaton. I want to get your opinion during this match because this is a very important one for Steve Keirn, for Eaton himself, and I think for you as well.
Well, you know, last week, Freddie Miller, I lost the TV championship to Bobby Eaton. Very controversial, let's just say. I came out in an interview later on in the show and asked the people to write in letters. Well, over 200 letters came in from Columbus, Ohio, Chattanooga, Tennessee, all over, saying that they did indeed see us put on the ropes, but unfortunately, the third man in the ring, the most important one, the referee, did not. So Bobby Eaton remains a television champion, but whether he remains it today or not, still seems to be the question.
Well, this Keirn looks like a man possessed. A body slam, and Eaton shook up back into the corner saying, what's going on here?
Well, you know, those body slams, they look just as devastating as they feel. They take a lot out of an opponent. They'll jar your spine, they'll jar your hips. You can land on your neck. They take a lot out of an opponent. From that position right there, Keirn can take control and do just whatever he wants, just about.
You're exactly right, Steve. Steve O is the Georgia Junior Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. At one time there, and the fans were elated, and we were proud for you, Steve. You had 2 belts, and I know you'd like to get the other one back.
Well, yes, Freddie. You know, an athlete prides himself in winning championships. That's the only way you can get glory. Otherwise, with the money involved, too. But, you know, it takes a lot of dedication, a lot of working out, and finally things started to pay off. And 2 championships is mighty fine to have. Still being the Georgia Junior Heavyweight Champion is great, but you got to get that TV title back, too. See, Keirn right there.
Timing there was excellent by Keirn.
Keirn's using his head. He's staying one step ahead of Eaton. Eaton's trying to take advantage of moving the man around the ring, but Keirn was just too smart for him, and he, again, has control.
Yeah, that the little leapfrog move, and then Eaton thought the pressure was off, and then selling an arm drag takedown, and well, Eaton working his way out of it, but didn't. And Keirn holds on and retains his side headlock and his head scissor there, which of course may take a lot of the, it may take its toll, here on the camp.
Well, it sure does. You know, constant pressure in wrestling, you know, it's constant pressure all the time. The men may get a position where they can be in control to try to regain their breath, but all the time they're working to stay in control. When you have to do that, you have a constant expansion of energy. And right now, you just got to try to conserve as much as you can. You got to know when to go and when not to go. Got a referee here, Eaton. It's a very dangerous position for Eaton right here.
Oh, yeah.
A little cheap shot out the rope. She just grabs the head. Pulling the hair.
Ref told him to break. Keirn broke clean, but Eaton took advantage of it. But look at this Keirn come back, and he's got him down on the mat again.
Once again, Freddie, he's just one step ahead of Eaton. It doesn't look like it's Eaton's day so far. Keirn's staying one step ahead. You know, Keirn's got a lot of experience. He's been a champion before. He knows what it feels like. And once you felt what it's like to be champion, Freddie, you want to feel like that all the time.
Now, Steve, you have just said to me what sports is all about. There is nothing that takes the place of making the top rung on the ladder of success in any walk of life. But in professional wrestling, getting those championship belts, that's what it's all about.
That's right, Freddie. And also being proud to represent the people, too. You know, the people come and they cheer you and they cheer you on, and they want you to keep the belt, and that's what keeps you driving on, Freddie, to know that what you're doing is worthwhile.
Well, I would say if this was being scored on points, which it won't be, unfortunately, for Steve Keirn if it goes the distance. It's a 15-minute TV time limit. But Keirn, I would say, is ahead on points.
Well, if the points counted, I'd say you were right. But unfortunately, professional wrestling, the points don't count. Most of the moves are designed in professional wrestling are designed to hurt you, to wear you down. Right now, I'd say Keirn has definitely had the most of the match in control. And most of the energy is being expended by Bobby Eaton. I think Bobby Eaton's beginning to feel a bit frustrated here. He might have to pull something out of his bag of tricks. Keirn's going to have to be ready for that.
You know, it's interesting. You're from Edina, Minnesota. Steve is from Florida, Steve Keirn. And Bobby Eaton's from Huntsville, Alabama. And we're getting representation all over from everywhere. And the response to our wrestlers coming here from everywhere has been really extraordinarily good. Here's Eaton making his move, Steve.
There you go. Eaton found the opening. He finally found the opening he was looking for there. Now it's up to him to take advantage of that situation. It's up to Keirn to recover himself enough to get out of this predicament. going to give him much time to rest, though. Right now, he's got to gather his head together. He's got to get his timing back and just get right back in this match. He's going to look for an opening right now.
You're right. Suddenly, Keirn's in a lot of trouble. Well, here's that. Yeah, but I mean, it's a submission hold, and he's asking him. Now, let's see. Steve, I know Steve doesn't want to give up. Well, that's a tough hold to get out of.
The pressure right here is right on the abdominal muscles. You stretch, you grab a hold of the leg there, and you grab a hold of the arm, and you twist them in different directions. It cuts off your breathing, and it's a very difficult hold to get out of because you have to use a lot of...
Look at the hip toss. He did it with a hip toss. A great counter move by Keirn, and Steve-O aren't counter moves. Really the name of the game in wrestling.
Well, counter moves will get you to the finish, but you have to be able to pin the man. The pinning at the end is finally what you're looking for, but the counters will get you there a lot quicker.
Well, at this moment now, this match suddenly took a turn. Eaton became the aggressor, began to make a tremendous comeback earlier in the match after Keirn had all the best of it early. And now it's Keirn who's been in trouble as Bobby Eaton's been applying the pressure.
Well, right here's the situation where Keirn might be willing to concede. Eaton has hold and control. He's going to try to regain his strength, regain his breathing, his timing, and try to think of the few moves to get ahead of Eaton.
Oh, he's battling his way out again, Steve.
Eaton had to use trunks there to gain control. That's just the kind of wrestler Bobby Eaton is.
This is a great match.
Well, so far for a television title match, it's an excellent match. I'd like to see Keirn come out a little bit better here. So far, Eaton's had a bit of the control lately. You got to wonder what Steve's thinking. I think if he can just get Bobby Eaton off his feet. There you go.
Well, he did it, but then Eaton again retained control of the hold.
It was a great counter hold by Eaton. You have to give him credit for being an outstanding athlete.
A good wrestler.
And wrestler. It's just that he might dip into his bag of tricks illegally behind the referee's back one too many times for me to like his style.
This is an exciting match, and I'll tell you, this is the kind of match the fans want to see. They love it. Here is Keirn back on his feet. Here's Eaton applying the pressure. Oh, man, and back he worked his way in the corner, and Nick Patrick calls for the break.
It's just the type of situation there where Eaton is in control. From the break there, he can get in a cheap shot, and he can break the count by the count of 4. 5's a disqualification. Each wrestler is just pounding each other.
Fellas, they're not holding back. They know that TV title's at stake. They know they want to win it here on national TV. Look at this Keirn now.
Keirn can fire back with the best of them. Keirn has got more drive and intestinal fortitude than most wrestlers. Most wrestlers have the one thing about their ego is that they don't want to quit, they don't want to lose, they want to be the best at all times. Oh, right on the neck. That'll jar you loose there, Freddie.
And Eaton is hurt. He's in agony. Here's Keirn. He's winded. They have been putting out so much effort. But Keirn, sensing maybe victory here, spins him into the ropes. And now look. Hey.
He's got him in a submission hold here, Freddie.
He's asking, and Eaton doesn't want to give up either.
He's grabbing the hair.
Eaton put him over the hip toss, but he used the hair to do it, didn't he?
Yeah, but he broke by the count of 4, so there's not much the referee can do.
No. Well, that referee, that's a tough job in itself.
There's a suplex Saito used to use.
Yeah, you know. Got the count of 1. Eaton made the ropes.
Right now, Freddie, is a situation where most wrestlers get in every once in a while. They can feel the sense of the kill right now. Caught with that knee. He's got his foot on the ropes again. The referee caught him this time.
That rang a familiarity to you, didn't it, Steve-O?
Sure did. I'd hate to see him win it twice in a row.
He came off and missed, smashed his elbow.
Keirn's got to take advantage of this situation.
Here comes Steve Keirn now. Goes for the body slam. The back breaker here, the shoulder breaker left.
Right on his head.
No.
Eaton instinctively kicking out.
Kicked out. Here's Keirn again. Whips him into the rope.
The sleeper.
Oh, wow.
This could be it, Freddie. Eaton's going down. He's got a hold of the hair again. There goes Eaton. Over the top.
Threw him over the top rope.
Automatic disqualification.
Bell is run. Disqualified. Eaton. Winner of the match, Steve Keirn.